Okay, what we're going to go through today is how to obtain a fingerprint mould with some setting paste that I'll be sending through to you. What you'll be receiving is 2 plastic bags with a blue compound and a white compound. They'll feel a bit like very soft Play-Doh, if you will, and you really don't need a lot of each. They're in separate bags because the component gets activated when they mix together, and that activation then causes the mould to set in a certain period of time, normally within 10 minutes. So the first thing to do is to get a little bit of both. You won't need much. You need equal quantities, maybe about half a teaspoon each. It's not an exact science, so don't worry too much if you're getting caught up on the quantities, but roughly equal parts. And what you do is just mix it in together, pinch it between your fingers, and you'll find that the white that's showing evidently now will soon be mixed with the blue until it forms a uniform colour and you don't see any white streaks through there anymore. So it's slowly starting to get there. There we go. You'll end up with the blue that's a little bit lighter than the original blue, but you won't have any more white in there at all. So once that's mixed together, you have, it's still very soft, and depending on how warm your hands are, it will be pretty soft, but you can still shape it. Best thing to do is to roll it between your hands and put it on a flat surface, maybe something like a laminate sheet or an island bench or a tile, something that won't stick to. And then just pick the finger that you want to leave the imprint on. So in this case I'll probably use my thumb because it's the biggest digit and you get a clear imprint that way. Just slightly put your thumb on top of the ball and then press down gently. It'll flatten, which is okay. It doesn't need to be pushed all the way to the bottom, just a few millimeters thick will be fine. And then leave your finger there just for a short few seconds, and then slowly lift your finger up, and you'll find that it leaves this imprint of your fingerprint. The beauty is that whilst the paste is still very soft and you think, oh, I didn't like that very much, it wasn't too clear, you can reshape it. You have around 10 minutes or a bit under, but don't leave it too long. Do it straight away if you feel like you need to. Roll it back into a ball, put it back onto the surface, and just repeat what you did before. So we'll put it back onto that shape, which doesn't have to be symmetrical. The important thing is that you get the center of your finger into that bowl, press it down, leave it for a few seconds, and then slowly lift your finger up. There we go. Now it's important, once you're happy with the imprint you've just taken, is to leave it alone. Don't touch it because it is still very soft. Leave it for around 10 minutes, and if you find that that's not sufficient, you can leave it a bit longer. It will eventually set, and it all depends on the temperature of the room, your hands, the surface it's on. But ideally what will happen is, here's another example, after the 10 minutes it'll turn into a thicker a mould that is flexible but not shapeable. So in this mould here, you can still press on it. You can see that it still leaves an imprint, whereas here, once it's set, I can press on it and nothing will be changed or reshaped. It's much like rubber, and that's when you know that it's set, and it usually takes around 10 minutes. And once it's in this type of shape, you can see the definition of the fingerprint that you left before, and send it back to us, and we'll use that to capture your fingerprint onto the silver pendant, and send it back to you when it's all finished and perfect. Alright, that's all. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.